I'm going to cover this video with 5 chapters, and each of the chapter I'll try to make my point in within a minute or two, and then I can extend for my personal story if you'd like to know more. Otherwise, you can just skip to the next section to find out what you need. So the 5 includes first one starting with intro about me, what's my personal experience, and also how long have I been, struggled with the glasses and how I come to the decision to do the LASIK. And the second is the preparation, some of the things you need to know. And third is procedure. I'm not going to cover a lot, but I'm going to probably share some of the unique experience that the other YouTube doesn't talk about, or the article, if you come across, probably won't find it there either. And fourth, I want to cover aftercare of my version, and also some of the gadget that will be helpful if you want to get it beforehand. And also finally about money saving tips. So I'm going to leave it to the end because I want to cover that a little bit more. I'm pretty sure this was going to help me a lot if I knew this beforehand. Of course, all the other 4 as well. So let's begin. I personally did LASIK on my eyes and I feel pretty good up until this point. It's been a year, but I won't pass any judgment until you hear me before, you're making any decision. I think my goal is hoping to help you to decide whether LASIK or PRK is good for you or not, and when should you start doing it, if you're ready, or even if you're not. Some of my tips hopefully will help you to decide on it. That's first. Begin with who I am, because I think this is going to help you a little bit. If you find yourself similar to my situation, if not, don't worry. There still will be topics that I will cover which will help you. So I am 27 years old now, and I've been wearing glasses. Well, actually, I'm 28. Never mind. So don't realize you're old until time is gone. So it's been almost 12 to 15 years, I think, I've been wearing glasses, and my vision is now, it previously was -5 and -6.25 with heavy astigmatism. To make practical example, the distance that I'm seeing at screen right now from here to here, I wouldn't tell I think who you were exactly if I don't hear your voice without the glasses. So, and also it's such a hassle for me to do anything without my glasses, and some of the time with glasses, in circumstances if you have to go out and run and riding and snowboarding or swimming, you know how struggle it is with contact lenses. Also, I find myself some of the time my eyes is getting really dry, and it will pop out eye contact, but I have to pick it up some of this terms. So that's why it was at some point, and it also made my decision that I have to do LASIK even after hearing a lot of horror story. So the first thing you want to know, I wish I'd known, is I could stop wearing contact for a while, not just a couple days before. Doctors suggest 2 or 3 days is fine, but it never hurts to not wear it for a week, because a plastic thing in your eye, it does change your cornea for a temporary time. So that's one. And then the second thing is, you need to know this is not a reversible surgery. You expect they will let you sign a waiver saying, okay, if something goes wrong, we're not responsible for it. That's what I remember. There's a lot of terms and bullet points, which includes oh, if machine breaks down, then then it's, we're not responsible for it. And I'm talking about this facility is one of the known, really famous LASIK place. That's what they said. So I panicked. It was I had to sign that before my surgery. So I'm like, yo. But I asked doctor, for that instance, where machine breaks down, they explained me pretty well to make me, comfortable, but I will explain it later because I want to make this short. You might experience dryness in your eyes. This is also the other topic I want to cover more about, but do expect, if you're already experiencing this dryness after LASIK, I don't think it will make it better, but it does. For me, for instance, I wear contact glasses. I find myself some of the time, if I wear it longer than just an hour or two, the next day I wake up, my eyes hurts. Also, it does have higher chances to get infected. Be careful around those unpredictable characters, if you're in a bar and stuff like that. You don't want to get poked or elbowed or accidentally, accidentally, right? Not someone by mean, but But I did happen the second day. My wife accidentally just trying to help me with something, but her finger poked my eyes a little, but I end up being fine. So it's not, you don't have to be that practical, but just overall, you're more careful is what I'm saying. You need to be prepared for, and I think that's That's that. I'll cover about the eye drop things later too. Aftercare and the gadgets. So for the glasses, they will give you a protective glasses that, you know, when you sleep, it's like almost just for that day, so no one pokes you or yourself. And afterwards, you just, you know, get the glasses like this. This is really cheap for like $5 on Amazon. It's been useful. It protects the side, you know, the top like this, and you know, it blocks the sun, which you should do anyway, even if you haven't done LASIK. This is also something that indoor you can use, block some of the UV light. This is the same price as the other one, and you know, blocks, you know, preventing people when they talk, they spit on you and stuff like that. Anyway, just for the cautiousness. What else? Eye drops. So I think I'll attach a picture of the temporary eye drops that I bought. It's like a, what do you call the disposable? It's like this, but I find it's not really good for me, but I still use it anyway for like a month. And then afterwards, I started using this kind of reusable artificial tear. This is the best so far. One drop can last me for almost a day now, which is awesome. If you want to know the brand, Sierra Tears. It's like $23, a little bottle like this. So yeah, that's about it. Let's move on to the money saving tips. My favorite topics. Part money saving tips, and I think this is going to be beneficial, even though it seems least important. That's why I leave it to the last. But also, again, you gotta leave, and maybe this is one of the reasons you're delaying this, you know, beautiful things to happen, because you want to save up, right? It almost costs to like $300, $400, $500 to $5,000 or even more. But to be honest, I find $500 it's not gonna happen, because those are for people they can see like pretty good. It's like slightly cornea shape that they can just use a cookie cutter kind of machine to do it. I mean, for me, I have astigmatism and my vision is pretty bad, and plus, you know, they have paragraph for like how your cornea is. They can, you know, measure that. Mine is like, those was a lot of like pit hole and all that stuff. Like when a normal person was a good vision, it would be like rainbow shape. I don't think anybody has that, will even need surgery. So it cost me about $3,200. I end up spending that, which I started with $5,000, but I was being able to get a lot of good deal. So the tips for you, I wish I'd known. What I did was I had lifetime gym membership. That's what worked combination with the LASIK Plus I go to. So if you have membership, you'll get like $800 off, just so you know. If it doesn't work, check other membership you have that has relation with the LASIK, you know, facility you're going to. Also, HSA and FSA card, you almost get like 30% off. And what this is, if you don't already know, and if you're working for a company, they offer FSA card. It's called Flexible Spending Account, or HSA. HSA is something you can have when you have Medicaid plan, which I don't, so I'm not going to cover a lot, but it's better than FSA. But FSA is better than spending your cash or like your credit card, because if you don't already know, it's pre-tax money. So in conversion, like it's 30% off, because my tax bracket, including social security tax and all that taxes, it's end up being like 30% is cut when I get my actual salary. So if you do this before you pay tax, then it's almost 30% off, right? And then get referral. So for instance, if you're in Virginia, you can use my name to get I think $200 to $400 off, if I remember correctly. I think what you need is my name and my address. So I live in Virginia. My name is Yax, Y-A-X. I get some money, I think I get 50 to 100. Another thing is really important is give yourself some time. So that way people get to know that you're planning for this, and they can refer people for you. You can use your friends or colleagues' references, and also they can share personal experience, and it motivates you too. Seeing a person who used to wear glasses that you know and does not wear anymore in person, it's influential. If I haven't talked about this, this is also a great tips. Care credit card. If you don't know about this, Care Credit is a credit card that offer you no interest payback in like 12 or 18 months. I only get to know this when I was at the facility, LASIK Plus. They applied this for me, and which is good, right? I'm still paying it. I'm paying like $270 every month. In 12 months, I need to pay it off. But I had an option to do it in 18 months, but I don't want to make it like an auto loan. So what I want you to know, what I wish I'd known is I could have applied this myself. And the reason is Care Credit Card would benefit me with their statement credit or something like that. Statement credit for almost like $500. So try that and you're welcome if it works for you. I think those are it for money saving tips. And if you enjoyed the video and you learn a thing or two, let me know by hitting a like or dislike if you find it's not helpful at all, and leave a comment. Let me know what did not help you, what you're looking for. If it helps you, I'm definitely happy to explain more on some of the topics that I did not cover, or make more how-to videos to help you more.